Hello, fellow watchers and enjoyers. This is everything you need to know about the Soap Awards. If you don't know, the Soap Awards has been going on for about 30 years, maybe 40.
Maybe not that long. It's like 20.
20 years. Okay, I see. That was the magical voice in the crowd that told me that. Totally not hearing things. And this is basically where all the main UK, I have to emphasize again, UK soaps get like awards. Hollyoaks, I think it's Hollyoaks, Coronation Street, Emmerdale. And EastEnders, or am I missing one?
And there's typically like casualty. It's whatever one isn't cancelled. Like it's either like Doctors has been in there in the past. I think Doctors is ending as well. Casualty was in there. Isn't which one is? But are both Casualty and Holby City dead?
Yes, I think so.
Oh Christ! It's really thin on the ground. Maybe Waterloo Road will be in there, but it's not entirely a soap. Is Casualty still on? Is it not? It is still on. Casualty is still on. Isn't it been axed though? I don't remember. I don't remember anymore. But yeah, British Soap Awards. It's our equivalent of the Oscars, right? It's time for our favourite storylines of the year to get its flowers. And considering last year we didn't actually get a Soap Awards for reasons, we didn't ever get a fucking reason, did we? We never got a reason as to why the Soap Awards weren't on last year. And the simple reason is that Coronation Street was fucking cheeks and EastEnders was the best soap of the year. That's the simple fact. And it has been for the last couple years, other than 2022. But for since 2023, EastEnders has been the soap of the year. But look, it's a fun little ceremony. It's usually aired it's usually filmed ahead of time and then released. And we have some more lovely little news. It says it'll be confirmed that the ceremony will be pre-recorded again this year, with the live show taking place on May 31st at Hackney Empire Theatre in London before arriving on ITV1 in June. Jane McDonald will be hosting it again, and obviously it will see Coronation Street, Emmerdale, EastEnders, and Hollyoaks battling out for awards that are both judged by the public and their own specific judging panel. And obviously, viewers can vote for this, and you can vote for the Soap Awards and have your votes be counted. As I said before, it didn't host last year because ITV went shit. Emmerdale and Corrie aren't in a good place. Well, we can't just give EastEnders all the bloody awards. And what awards do they generally do? Best British Soap, Best Comedy Performance, Best Dramatic Performance, Best Family, Best Leading Performer, Best Newcomer, Best On-Screen Partnership, Best Single Episode, Best Storyline, Best Young Performer, Teen of the Year, Villain of the Year, an Outstanding Achievement Award for, long tenured actors like Peggy Mitchell, like Barbara Windsor got one, June Brown got one, Steve McFadden's got one. The long tenured, or whoever plays Audrey in Coronation Street has one. Gail Platt's actress Helen Worth has one, etc. And the Tony Warren Award, which is the man who created Coronation Street, and it's typically for those people who do a lot of unsung, do a lot of good stuff behind the scenes, and they are the kind of unsung heroes, and they actually get a bit of praise for their work behind the scenes. It's a cool thing. It's a really cool thing. I mean, I can just go to the last winners of the last Soap Awards if you want to make it particularly interesting. Best Soap won by EastEnders. Let's go, boys. And that's in 2023, which, yeah, yeah, of course. And then a lot of the other awards were given to Coronation Streets. They had their acid attack storyline, so it was a pretty important time in Coronation Street. But it was pretty much Coronation Street and EastEnders throwing hands. Ravi won Villain of the Year. Lily Slater won Best Young Performer. But yeah, it's Hollyoaks didn't have a particularly good time. But I will say, ahead of these Soap Awards, I do genuinely believe that EastEnders and Hollyoaks are gonna go head to head this year. Genuinely, Hollyoaks has had a really good last year. One thing I'll make a prediction is best storyline has a genuinely huge potential, depending on when they angle the timing. To me, the best storyline in soap over the last year is Frankie and JJ Osborne in Hollyoaks with the sibling sexual abuse storyline. That storyline has got to win. Best young performer, Isabel Smith, easy, 100% of the fucking way. That's if I'm not a well, ironic me saying I'm not a gambling man. I used to be a gambling man, yeah. But my therapist says I shouldn't anymore. If that doesn't win the awards, shit's fucked. Shit is fucked, is all I'll say, because that is genuinely best storyline in Hollyoaks and best storyline in soap of the year. And it'll be an absolute criminal shame if they don't win. But it's a cool thing because we all get to have our little we all have our little favorite things that we have, and as soap fans, we usually take things at quite a knee-jerk reaction type idea where it's like, fucking hell, I hate this. It is a celebration of soaps. It is, let's take a look back and let's vindicate your opinions. Let's vindicate what you believe is the best of the best. And they don't really lean on a bunch of negative storylines either. They don't just go straight into, here's why soaps are shit this year. It's not the thing. It's a ceremony. And it's a cool way for everybody to get dressed up and they win all their awards. And it's the only real accolades that matter. It's the only real accolades that people actually get for this. You're not getting a BAFTA for this. You're not up for an Academy Award for soaps. You have to have your own ceremony. It's simply not how it's approached in this day and age. But fundamentally, it is a really, really cool way to celebrate it for the year. And a lot of people do go. I'd never want to go to the Soap Awards. Fuck that shit. I don't care enough for that. It's cool to see all the people celebrating. Last year there was a big thing where Jack Brannon was raving out there and he was causing a crowd. That was good fun. But fundamentally it's a cool thing. But hey, we now know when it airs. I mean, we watched it last year. I'm pretty sure we live reacted to the Soap Awards.
We did.
Where it was mostly me holding my cards come on Hollyoaks, come on Hollyoaks, come on Hollyoaks. Actually, no, I was up for Coronation Street that year, but still.
I remember it fondly because that was before I had my webcam and my laptop, so I had my phone. So my audio was kind of up here, down here, everywhere,
yeah.
Hopefully that wasn't as bad on film. But I remember watching the first Soap Award. I remember through legal means, Ash was going to stream the Soap Awards through legal means because obviously I live in Ireland, so the ITV iPlayer.
Hey, I've got a license.
Yeah, but the ITV player isn't available in Ireland for obvious reasons. We have STD TV or whatever the fuck it's called. STV. We basically have that, which is literally nothing. So ITV's not really a thing in Ireland compared to the BBC, even though it's the BBC iPlayer, but still. So I had to find my own legal means of watching it, and it was alright. I generally like the Soap Awards. I think it's fun because the soaps do deserve it, but you don't want to give them the BAFTA or Academy Award because
there's a stigma around it, right? There's a massive stigma around soaps. People don't believe it's high art. People just think it's just nonsense, right?
Just slop.
But you do need a ceremony to actually remember why this is good.
My favorite thing is imagine you're watching the Oscars and it's okay, and nominated for the best movie is EastEnders and the Minecraft movie. What? Beg your pardon? Okay. 253 episodes versus the Minecraft movie. Let's go. But yeah, I think it's on to a great way, and plus with the awards, giving an award to your long-time actors. I would one year hope they give an award to Danny Dyer just because I know his speech will be censored because he'd get on stage and he'd be like, "Are you guys bleeping ready? Bleep! I can't bleep it here." Jesus, Danny.
But yeah, I mean, and also I'm pretty sure this year we'll be live streaming the Soap Awards when it comes out. I'll be having to avoid all the spoilers because people do love to spoil it because they actually go to the ceremony, so you know what everything wins. But I'm pretty sure we'll be live streaming it. We did it last year. I forgot that on YouTube you have to press end stream. So it was just looping the same thing for like 5 hours since. Some say that stream's still going now.
Hopefully it is.
But it's a fun thing. It's a celebration of soap. And as I said before, my only real predictions. I don't have that many predictions. Well, I do have a lot of them, but not that many towards the awards. I will just reiterate this. If Isabel Smith and Ryan Mulvey don't get best storyline for the Frankie and JJ Hollyoaks storyline last year, the Soap Awards are rigged. They're biased. Coronation Street's going to get it for some shit they were doing this year. Isabel Smith needs all the awards as she is the best thing in soap at the minute, and she will continue to win all the awards for however long she decides to stay as a soap actress. She is truly tremendous, and if you haven't been watching Hollyoaks, she is a massive reason to. And Ryan Mulvey, who obviously he had his part in that storyline, but ultimately he did some unspeakable things in storyline, so he can't exactly stay on the show. But Coronation Street fucking poached him, and now he's over there doing his, well, not doing his best work. They've not given him good material yet, but he will inevitably become a star to watch. So once again, Hollyoaks is, hopefully Hollyoaks sweeps absolutely everything. But it is, as I said, it is going to be the battle between Hollyoaks and EastEnders, in my opinion. Maybe Emmerdale. I think Emmerdale's had quite a sleeper year. I obviously don't know because I don't fucking watch it. I don't have enough time to watch Emmerdale as well. But I do think Emmerdale and EastEnders have both had a very strong years, and Hollyoaks is there as like a slight favourite. But the issue with Hollyoaks is obviously they had a pretty tumultuous last year with it being cut dramatically. So it's going to be a struggle, but I do think the quality has been there, and they really have paved the storm. And yeah,
just gonna say, I find it fairly British of the ITV company. They have all these British soaps, but they forget the one Irish soap, Fair City. So yeah,
but that's just because it's cheeks.
Yeah, okay, I know it's shit, but you could at least give it a dying chance. Like at least we watched shit wrestling for a year before we gave up. Could give that a chance, like, you know. But I don't know much for the Soap Awards. Like when Hollyoaks gets nominated, obviously you'll have us being like, yeah, fuck you, this is why it's the greatest thing ever, and then you just have me go, yeah, alright, yeah.
Yeah, the British Soap Awards, it really shows my bias. When we covered it, 2 years ago now?
Yeah,
we covered it 2 years ago. It was like, Coronation Street's a really good year this year so far, but EastEnders has been really good. But yeah, this year will be like, I love you, Hollyoaks. EastEnders has been really good as well, but you know, if Coronation Street gets any awards, it's going to be utter woke nonsense, or something like that. I don't know.
The Sean Dyche approach
at this point. The Sean Dyche, exactly.
But yeah, if you have your if you have your Soap Awards predictions, just let us know down below. Will you be watching the Soap Awards? I know it's not for 2 months, but you know, gotta get in there early. You know, gotta get summer vibes. You know, gotta get your sunglasses on, have a few pints. You know, gotta get your sunglasses on. Here we go. You know. So you're going to be watching the Soap Awards. Let us know down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Don't forget to subscribe. All that jazz, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye.